passage is here, past this wall.
Damn. Eternal fire, why me?
Yes, Geralt?
So, there you were in Putrid Grove.
Honestly? Oh no, not him again.
Figured as much. You weren't easy to find, you know.
You'd recovered your memory, found Yennefer, so naturally, I thought the two of you had...
But it turned out my amnesia changed nothing. Wanted to be with you, before, during, after, always.
I know that now.
Look what I picked.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on...
Looks like a noble...
Could be just that. Come with me. Everything's ready.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In Allen Dwana ar Eis.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at... Oh, you're not Coral.
So Coral enchant...
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well...
Coral's not here?
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall.
As youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a... Here. Take this. Have a good time. Paint the town coral.
I've got another figurine. Place is pretty.
True. It looks like a vampire. Give me the figurine instead.
Let's try to decompress this one.
Yes, be quiet. In Allen.
Verder! En the Kelter! Es a pond.
Who are you?
I remember a hill. A battle. The right flank was to attack.
The right flank didn't attack, and the sorceress was Lyta Nade, known all...
You're exhausted. Always happens with compression. Get...
Yes, I should.
Once you've recovered a bit, you should find Ambassador Var Atra. Good luck.
That was interesting.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own.
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes. Years of suffering. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet...
Yeah?
After all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals.
Nothing could make me...
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuable... If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several...
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect...
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brew?
Counting on...
Of that, you can be sure. I love...
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel low?
I cannot say yet.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide.
I'd never...
And I'd never want you to stay.
Do you... of that?
Thought you were a lady.
Do you mean to...
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Sir, we received a shipment of wine from the... I had the barrels unloaded.
Thanks. Take a look.
Splendid. I was told...
Thanks.
You know Master Liam made Matilda. Something tells me it's not just the new vintage they'll be putting out soon. A Witcher? We could use...
I thank you for letting me stay.
See you later.
If they would just take to what is they take to dancing.
Just yesterday, they were fighting like cats. It's a ardent business together.
Might want to look around some. Nothing interesting here. This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Nothing interesting here. Full. This one's full too. Nothing interesting here. Strange. That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house. Walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary...
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can...
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't...
Yet I do know. You have proven yourself capable of... You are a man of honor. As many of humble means yourself. You showed generosity to others. Your valor, reason guides your actions, as it does those of... You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive it...
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy.
Anytime.
Then draw your blade. This, my favorite part of the test. You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Just wonderful. Damn, water's hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe quite.
Turn steadily. My Camilla aches something fierce.
Well, it's hard on the nerves, eh? Hey, mate.
Chills.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Signs of a fight. Should look around still. Beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Blood. Of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the Witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Jocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The De Salfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself, then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse. Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your caste has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Bloodstains. Clear as day. Scents perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why. Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. And who might you be?
Funny, about to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is, the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild, we'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given...
Your share, Witcher.
Ha 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 ha! Easiest job I've ever done.
Godspeed, boys.
You spared your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep...
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more.
Thanks.
Your cust has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her. But something might come of it. Who knows? Your cust could...
Sure hope not. Take care. Now, phew, at fetch.
Who dare not down some wretch is a man who's
Davy keeps a dagger somewhere shaky.
Circle him! Circle him! You killed him! You son of a Tartman's!
You'll never learn.
Leviosa's weeping and wounds! Chode jumper! Circle him! Circle him! Line for a line!
Damn it.
Too late to surrender. Circle him! Circle him!
Mistake.
Light the fire! We need reinforcements! You killed him!
Damn it.
Let's ride!
You killed him! You son of a tartlet! Keep it alive! What the cattle tickets? Circle him! Circle him! Take him alive! Spells! You killed him! You son of a tartman! Get flat me! Me!
Never learn.
I shall kill him! Kill you! Circle him! You dare to get flat on me? Me? What the?
Damn it.
Flat on me? Me? That's him! The murderer! He killed him all! Brothers!
Since you had to go tweak onions.
The altar's weeping! Roots!
Not good.
The altar's weeping! Roots!
Shit.
Not this again.
Too late to surrender.
On your grave. Quick!
My goodness! How I enjoy a good mug butching! But move! My goodness! How I enjoy a good mug butching! But move! Ha! Yeah! No! Yeah! But move! But move! Prepare to be thoroughly flabbergasted!
Crowd around.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Master Witcher! Might I have a moment, please?
Now there is a hero. Killed Philibert Four Fingers without so much as breaking a sweat. Most honored Witcher. He'd squatted in those ruins for months, him and that hunt.
Managed to assemble a...
refuse from all the world. It's good you fell them to a man.
See?
Oh, yes.
Not surprised.
Well, that machine was more alert eye on the sky.
You're good. Thanks.
Good luck on your path.
Justin! Jewel-encrusted Master Witcher! Might I have a...
At your service, Witcher. Not even a draft horse will talk without some
See, you're that?
No fuss! Water, no wine!
Oh!
Careful!
Not even a draft
Watch where you step.
will talk
Nothing
without
to see
some
here. Move along.
Guess champion.
Best cure for the beast. A Witcher.
Please.
Witch! Good luck on your path.
Unbeatable bargains. Preferential financing from the Cianfanelli. Ow! I'm a budget.
What are you doing? Oh! Leave me alone!
The guard brings peace to our domain. Welcome back!
You'll not find work here. Not paying work, that is.
Sucks blood to piss. I paid too much. Greetings, knight. My clerks have brought word of heroic deeds.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace, fair knight.
Our little Annie has a plan.
Keep calm! Start
Welcome
no
you to another festive evening.
Ooh. It's clearing up. Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are. Likely because they imagine the truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinched.
Let's go. Soiree started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in other... How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary... Tonight, I particularly recommend... This evening, the Mandragora has the... The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly,
Shame. We would have loved to hear.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti.
Visual illusions.
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the
We were really hoping...
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity.
It cannot be easy to identify.
I don't know where she is now.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia...
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the...
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you are modern art?
It's not a landscape. It's a manifestation of the land.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different color. That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Scarlet, crimson foxglove, racing lips, full sensual target. Yellow,
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Do you read poetry?
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
The mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sarapa Durandum Kalabatista Saveshkahi Beshkahi Ha.
Ah, how beautiful.
Good to see.
The dolphins. That is... Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Rather, dearest. Trust me. He promised me he'd meet with you, and so he will.
Understand, there are a great many highly qualified. But I...
Your Uncle General.
Welcome.
Have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? It live us speak.
Greetings. You seek someone? I beg your pardon. How fares your health, sir? We must throw off the manacles of war. Venture beyond the bounds of cooperation.
Do not disturb! Shoo! Shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow.
I know the style, the stroke.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna and...
At one point, the palace checked.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think... you may still get your chance.
We came here to meet...
To meet me?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to...
Centrian noble? Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid, confused.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but...
Really like to talk to him.
like many here...
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they...
Excuse me, madame, monsieur.
It's a dance. That's to say, the other one.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Color is part of the shadow of the durations and the nature of
It's very...
Bloody colorful! That's what we are!
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Sorry, only our...
Come. We...
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be
I served 15 years in the palace. Your great...
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can...
Of course. She's in her dressing room.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered. A black beard.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing.
Yes, Your Grace.
No, stay here.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Killed that fool and went out on the balcony. Must be pretty strong, too. Must have climbed this ladder when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints made by soiled boots. Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Locked. And no key in sight. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seemed. They fought, struggled, that's... Jewel's still here, though. So our sentry...
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him.
And ended up here, but I've...
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males bad. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. I caught him red-handed.
What did you do?
Oh, there was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give it. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed. Everything happened very quickly then. I
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise,
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of my... A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob...
Yes, he's...
After...
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago.
Claim the man was...
Yes.
Why, that...
I bought it.
Jewel.
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to...
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his...
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful.
So... Is this the only effort?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter.
Duntine?
More recently, the family's last...
Know any more about this?
His grandfather was an advisor to... Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society.
Oriana, everything word gets out, he, failed in his attempt to...
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about. You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana.
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence...
The drawing. It's on the same time.
You were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Sonreal and sought to steal the heart.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else. She left court when we were children.
What did your sister do?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mate?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment.
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized.
She was angry. I recall one such situation. We were children. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace.
Think your sister...
You see, I recall her always being...
Here, that's normal for sisters.
True. I suppose I gave as good as... The wine, its theft was the first clue, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewel.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost love.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun. No matter what she did, she is not to...
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from...
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the sab...
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine?
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Dettlaff believes you'll succeed in your... That is, not until he gets his hands on the men.
Oriana.
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before... But I shall tell you... But I shall...
Guessing it's no act.
It would be quite some coincidence in...
Mm-hmm. Now listen close.
That's splendid news.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I
hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall...
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served...
Regis, gallant as ever.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been... You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff...
don't know him
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true...
So what's his?
Sensitive. Sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why...
Didn't expect the evening to end...
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic...
Mm-hmm. Gotta go...
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them... It stands along the Saône-Retour River. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight.
A fruitful hunt to you, Richard.
Oh! To be honest, every last man jack in his hearts has Is that you? Antonius?
Master Liam and Maid Matilda. Oh, I've a feeling they're the apples of each other's eyes.
Oh! Watch where you traipse!
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own.
Get tired, huh?
Come on! Come at him! Yeah!
What? Lost your nerve?
A bleeding warlock! Fucking die already!
That stench. What now, you piece of filth?
Freya, hear my prayer. Freya, grant my plea.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own.
I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself in.
Oh my.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher.
Oh?
Greeting.
What do you...
Farewell.
Good luck.
Has hired a witcher to get at the root of these murders.
Work doth one know.